If you still listen to the musical hits we danced to in the 90s, gather here. From legendary musicians like Backstreet Boys to melodious voices like Whitney Houston, these are some hits from the 90s you'll surely sing along to. First on the list is the platinum-certified song, Gangstas Paradise. Everyone still remembers the song that took rap music to the next level. Gangstas Paradise by Coolio, featuring LV, became one of the best-selling singles of all time in the United States. Over 5 million copies were sold in the US, UK, and Germany, and it got marked platinum certified 2 months after its release. It also became the first rap single to ever get into the #1 spot in Britain charts. Gangstas Paradise also did not fall short in the awards and recognition department. The song got Coolio a Grammy Award for Best Rap Solo Performance. Coolio also won 2 MTV Video Music Awards for Best Rap Video and Best Video from a Film. VH1 ranked the song among the top 100 greatest songs of hip-hop. Billboard magazine also ranked it among the top 500 pop songs of all time. To show how much everyone loves Gangstas Paradise, a digital publication called The Pudding conducted a study in 2020 to determine which iconic songs of the 90s were still known by people at that time. Interestingly, Gangstas Paradise came 12th in the songs with the most recognizability among millennials and Gen Z. This cements the fact that Gangstas Paradise was simply a song that whenever it plays on the stereo, you leave what you are doing and sing along, at least until the end. Up next is the song you sing and you get chills in your spine, I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. Who else sang along when watching one of the episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, when Jake Peralta instructed the suspects lined up behind the glass to sing I Want It That Way to recognize the prime suspect? Yeah, we all did. That was how much of a chokehold the song holds us to. When you hear Backstreet Boys, you think of I Want It That Way. In fact, you start to sing it. On April 12, 1999, the group singers Backstreet Boys released I Want It That Way, the lead single from their third album, Millennium. This song would go on to impact everyone's music life. It was so good that it was nominated for the Grammy Song of the Year in 1999, in addition to 2 other award nominations. This song was so huge, it was #1 on the charts in 25 countries. In the US, it reached #6 on the charts for 8 straight weeks. In Australia, it was certified platinum. The song also received the recognition one would expect of a hit. It was included in Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs of All Time and made VH1's list of top songs. That song simply brought the fire that was promised. We would all like to hear it again, just like Britney Spears' single, Baby One More Time. In 1998, American singer Britney Spears released Baby One More Time, a single from the album of the same name. This song would become one of the greatest of all time. The song was simply everything recognizable with music from the 90s. Everyone remembers the song that had Britney Spears, as a high schooler, dancing around the school, watching her crush from a distance. That was relatable to everyone. Not only that, but the beat, lyrics, and tone fit and were melodious to add. It gave that 90s dance vibe that you can still relate to up until now. So it was not surprising that it achieved what it achieved. Baby One More Time was a worldwide commercial success. It topped the charts in more than 20 countries. In the US, it was certified with a quintuple platinum certification. It was also at least platinum certified in the UK and 13 other countries. Before the end of 1999, the song had sold over 10 million copies, making it one of the best-selling singles of all time. It was already the best-selling single of 1999. The song was named among Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs and the greatest debut single of all time. Billboard also named the video the best of the entire 90s and nominated it for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. Speaking of vocal performance, when you hear Mariah Carey, your mind probably screams vocals. Without You by Mariah Carey. Think about it. Is there a talent show on which a contestant would not sing Mariah Carey's Without You? Everyone probably remembers the popular Bulgarian talent show on which a contestant sang the song without knowing the lyrics, which led to the famous Ken Lee version. In 1994, Mariah released Without You, the 3rd single in her album Music Box. The song was based on the original version by Peter Ham and Tim Evans, a British rock group called Badfinger. In 1971, Harry Nilsson released a cover of the song, which would go on to influence Mariah singing a cover of the song in 1994. Mariah's cover came a week after Nilsson died of a heart attack. According to Mariah, she had heard Nilsson's version of the song when she was a young girl, and recorded a cover because she wanted to listen to it again while making the Music Box album. While Mariah's cover might not be as critically acclaimed as Nilsson's version, the vocal performance makes it one of the best songs of the 90s. What made the song so famous was that people could measure their singing ability by singing it. It allows people to let their vocals go to any height they want them to go. That is why the odds of at least one contestant singing the song in a talent show are high. The song equally met with commercial success. It reached number 3 on the list of Billboard Hot 100 in the United States and was number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 airplay. The single was certified platinum and sold 600,000 copies just in the US alone. In Australia, it was certified 2 times platinum. It also ranked high on the charts in Canada, the UK, and Europe. In the UK, it topped the charts for 4 consecutive weeks. Up next is a song that made everyone sing along to the country, Youre Still The One by Shania Twain. Everyone might not love the country, but when Canadian singer Shania Twain's Youre Still The One plays, we all sing along. The song was released in 1998 as a single from Twain's 3rd studio album, Come On Over. Twain remarked that the criticism surrounding her relationship with her then-husband, Robert Lang, who also doubled as her producer, inspired the song. The song showed that despite the difficulties attached to the marriage, she still celebrated their union. Youre Still The One was selected by Mercury Records as one of the crossover songs sent to pop stations before a country music station, and this would go on to impact U.S. contemporary hit radio. The song was a collaborative effort between Twain and her husband Lang. They both wrote it, Twain did the vocals, and Lang produced it. It would go on to be one of Twain's biggest and most commercially successful songs. The song reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, 1 on the Australian charts, and 10 on the UK charts. It was certified double platinum in the US. The song was met with widespread critical acclaim, and many critics lauded it for the lyrics and how it appeals to everyone, whether they are into country music or not. Remarking on why the song was great for everyone, George Varga of Copley News stated that it was an example of an impeccably crafted blend of country that mixes well with rock and roll, making it friendly to pop audiences. Brian Rogala from CMT praised it for the catchy lyrics. At the 1999 Grammy Awards, the song was nominated in 4 categories: Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Country, and Best Female Country Vocal. It was nominated for and won the Single of the Year at the Canadian Country Music Association Awards. When the music video was released later that year, it also met with critical acclaim. At the MTV Music Awards in 1998, the video was nominated for Best Female Video. The song was named on the Billboard list of Best Songs in 1998 and Blender's 500 Greatest Songs Since You Were Born. This next song is from one of your favorite artists of all time, Black or White by Michael Jackson. Can there truly ever be a list of hits in the 90s without featuring a Michael Jackson song? In 1991, Michael Jackson released the hit song Black and White, which critics labeled as a song about racial harmony in rock and roll. Black and White was a single from Jackson's studio album, Dangerous. What made Black and White so successful was that it was typical rock music but with a powerful message of racial unity. This makes it danceable and people can easily sing along to the lyrics. After its release, it was an instant commercial success. It peaked at number 1 on the US Billboard Hot 100 in merely 28 days. The song was triple platinum certified and was the fastest to reach number 1 since Get Back by the Beatles in 1969. It would go on to remain number 1 on the charts for 7 weeks. This cemented Michael Jackson as the first artist to have multiple number 1 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The success of Black and White spread beyond the US. It was the number 1 song in over 20 countries, including the United Kingdom, Belgium, Australia, Spain, Norway, Sweden, New Zealand, Mexico, and Zimbabwe. It also reached number 1 on the Eurochart Hot 100. As of 1992, the song was the best-selling single in the world. The music video was not short of success. It had a total of 500 million viewers. which might not seem like a massive number in today's world, as music videos now post billions of views. But in the 90s, 500 million views was a lot. Up next is Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On. Since nearly everyone has watched Titanic, then roughly everyone has sung along to the song. The song was performed by Celine Dion as the theme song for the 1996 hit movie Titanic, which is regarded as one of the greatest movies of all time. The song was then included in Celine Dion's album, Let's Talk About Love, released in 1997. My Heart Will Go On was the best-selling single of 1998, topping the charts in more than 25 countries. It also made Celine Dion the woman with the second best-selling single of all time, with a remarkable 18 million unit sales. At the 1998 Oscars, the song won Best Original Score, and at the 1999 Grammys, it was named the Song of the Year, Best Female Pop Vocal Performance, and Best Song written specifically for a motion picture or television. It also won the Best Original Song Award at the Golden Globe Awards in the same year. For its impacts, the Recording Industry Association of America and the National Endowment for the Arts named the song in the list of songs of the century. At number 1 on this list is none other than the vocal goddess herself, Whitney Houston. Originally composed and sung by Dolly Parton in 1973, Whitney Houston's version of I Will Always Love You remains one of the greatest vocal performances of all time. Whitney rearranged I Will Always Love You as the soundtrack for The Bodyguard, Whitney's film debut. This would go on to be arguably the greatest cover of all time, as many people now ascribe the song to Whitney. Watching this video, you may be learning for the first time that the song's original composer was Dolly Parton, not Whitney. Whitney's cover met with widespread critical acclaim. It also was a commercial success. Even Dolly Parton's original didn't achieve what it did. It spent a record 14 weeks at the top of the US Billboard Hot 100 charts. It also spent 13 straight weeks at the top of the Eurochart's Hot 100 singles, which also, just like the US Billboard achievement, was a record. It was at the top of the charts in Austria, Belgium, the UK, Ireland, France, New Zealand, Spain, Sweden, and a host of many other countries. In the awards category, the song was not left out. It won the Grammy Song of the Year in 1994 and was also named the Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. At the 21st American Music Awards, it was named the Best Pop Rock Single and Soul R&B Single. Expectedly, the awards didn't only come in the US alone. It won the Song of the Year at the Japan Gold Disc Awards. It was named in Rolling Stone's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time and Billboard's list of the 500 best pop songs of all time. As a sign of its greatness and due to its cultural and historical significance, the Library of Congress selected it for preservation in the National Recording Registry. Which of these songs would you listen to immediately after watching this video? And did we miss any of your favorite songs from the 90s? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one.